been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can patient. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
To George Kittle.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers.
The ball carrier. Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
The score, Niners 7, Cardinals nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A 1st down and more for Drake. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
49ers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now, first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. His pass caught at the 4. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Dancing to his left, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jordan Phillips able to get him for a loss of about 3. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Running the counter with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it 21-8. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in midseason ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Drake. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. You go back, boy. You got that right there.
First down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Murray. Open man is Cantrell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 21-15 game.
Makes the score Niners 21, Cardinals 15. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Kittle catching the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
George Kittle.
Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
49er.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
3rd down.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
4 yards on the
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. 3rd and long, Murray from his end zone. He's going to air one out. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here we go. 2nd and 14. To throw is Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Murray. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Kirk, incomplete. Makello Witherspoon on the coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Murray. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. You're going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Now, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Throwing again on second down. Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Shotgun now for Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Play fake. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
56.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Open man, Butler complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball. Mike, 53.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
56.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Complete to Raheem.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. He's got a man, complete. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 45 yards. Throwing now is Murray. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you're giving those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray on the screen. This is Edmonds. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Looking sideline, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 32, 49ers 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And on the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. From the gun, Murray. He goes underneath the drain. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
23-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Samuel. A
2nd down and 3.
Up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Completes it to Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He finds Coleman and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
He was taken down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They will run again with Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Oh, no, he lost the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that should just about put this one in the win column for the Cardinals. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Cardinals, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8.